What is up, everyone? This is Elibod here. Welcome to the Elibod Sports Network. And I'm just making this a brief video and I'm doing this live. I haven't really prepared much about it because I'm not going to put any more effort into this than Man United put into their games. But I just want to talk about what what is going on at Man United. And I've had 2 days to absorb what happened in the game against Brentford. Now you're probably thinking, why am I as a Newcastle fan talking about Man United? Well, it's because it's something I feel like I need to talk about because in my predictions video, I predicted Man United to finish 11th. And I've had some people saying that they think that that's insane. And after the first 2 games, and I know it's only 2 games, but just the feel of what happened in that game, I'm now starting to think that I've been generous with my prediction. I'm starting to think that I'm starting to think that Man United, if there isn't some kind of serious change in the way in which the club is run, they could be a serious contender for relegation. And I know that might sound ridiculous, the idea that Man United can get relegated, but they said the same about Newcastle once, that we couldn't get relegated, and we did twice. They said the same about clubs like Aston Villa, and they've been relegated quite a few times. They've said the same. They've said that Everton probably will never get relegated, and they almost did last season. No club is immune from relegation. Doesn't matter how big they are, doesn't matter how much money they throw around, they could be relegated in a season. And the way the first 2 games have gone at Man United against Brighton and against Brentford, it wouldn't surprise me if people start tipping them for relegation because the discontent among the players is clear. The manager is clearly not working. And it's hilarious to watch, but at the same time, it's also sad that this once giant of English football now can't even look convincing. They're not a team, Man United. They are a group of 11 individuals who all just happen to wear the same shirt. And this is a mentality that I really hate in football of overpaid mercenaries who are only in football for the money and don't give a flying fuck about the team that they are playing for, the badge that they have on their shirt. And again, speaking from experience, in Newcastle 0809, that was our team. We were a team of overpaid individuals who didn't care about the Newcastle badge. They couldn't wait to get out of the club. I mean, I just have to mention the name Michael Owen, and that will send every Geordie into a rage. But now it's become the case that Manchester United have become the same. They are now a team of overpaid, overhyped mercenaries. And you just need to look at the expression on a lot of them. Cristiano Ronaldo wants to leave. He should be allowed to do so. Where he goes to, I don't know. I personally don't care. But the fact he could be ending his career in the way that it is at Man United, being in the worst form it has ever been, is sad. And still the persistence, and I keep going on Harry Maguire for how crap he is, but he's not the only crap defender at Man United. Their entire back line is a crap heap. Their entire back line. There are defenders in the non-leagues. There are defenders in League Two that are better than that Man United back line. And watching the game against Brentford showed that. This is a Premier League defence, just a defence that is not worthy of the Premier League. It never has been, and at the rate it's going, it never will be. Now, I could be even more angry at De Gea for his performance, but I have to give credit to him for at least taking the blame. He's admitted fault. So, yeah, credit to you, De Gea, but you're still crap. And I think it's actually, you have to feel vindication for Dean Henderson. He wanted out of Man United because he wasn't given the opportunity to become the first keeper like he was promised. And at Nottingham Forest, he's been pretty damn good in the first 2 games. So, yeah, Dean Henderson was right to want to leave. And Man United are the higher ups of Man United are green with envy. That's what it is. And looking at a club like Manchester United slowly ebbing away into this crap heap, you'd think that me as a Newcastle fan would be jumping for joy, and part of me is, but another part of me thinks, but this is just, it's sad. This is a club that, when the Premier League first came into existence, they were the big club, and they dominated the Premier League under Sir Alex Ferguson. All of a sudden now, watching what's happened since, it's laughable, but it's sad. Looking at Man United is sad. And now there's this supposed protest that's going to happen at Man United's next game against Liverpool, where the Man United fans are not going to turn up. That's what I've been reading about. But, you've still given the club your money. So surely if you want to protest the owners, if you want to protest against the Glazers, then don't show up to games. Don't give them your money. Don't buy a season ticket. I know that sounds a bit weird, but look at what Newcastle United fans did with Mike Ashley. A lot of Newcastle fans refused to go to games. They refused to buy tickets. They refused to fund the Mike Ashley disaster. And now, all of a sudden, under the new owners, we are now willing to get behind them. If you want, if Man United fans want to protest the Glazers, you need to stop buying tickets. You need to stop going to games. And you need to be a lot clearer in your intent. I mean, it's going to be some rocky years, and this is probably going to be the start of an even greater downfall for you. And it may be a long time before you emerge from it. That's all I'm going to say to you. So yeah, if I were a Man United fan and I wanted to protest this, very simple, don't buy tickets. Don't buy the merch. Go and watch a go and watch a lower league team. That's the only way that the Glazers are gonna listen. You don't fund the debt that they are putting on the club. That's what the Glazers have been doing. They take money out of the club to pay off their own debts and put Man United in record debt. I mean, how long is it going to be before the debt is unpayable? So, yeah, that was just a brief video of my opinion on what's going on with Manchester United and what needs to be done. I mean, there's still about 2 weeks left of the transfer window, so you could bring in some players that you need. But the fact that a lot of the great players of today want nothing to do with your club is a sad state of affairs. And it's going to be a struggle for Man United. And as much as I can't wait to see it, it's also just going to be sad to watch. So you need to hope that you get the players that you need, because this team you've got right now, they ain't going to do you jack shit. I'm Ellie Bod. Thank you for watching. And that's my opinion.